Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. In the quiet moments of solitude, when the echoes of loneliness seem to amplify within us, it's essential to recognize that this silence is not an absence but a beckoning from Allah, inviting us to draw closer to Him. While it may feel like navigating through an endless night, yearning for a flicker of light to guide our way, it's during these dark times that the stars shine their brightest. This period of solitude is not a punishment. Rather, it's a divine invitation to delve deeper into our faith and unearth the strength within ourselves that we've yet to discover. Today, I'll share with you 10 spiritual insights inspired by our Islamic tradition, aimed at transforming this period of loneliness into a meaningful and enriching solitude. Beauty of reflection. At the point when we are separated from everyone else, we are offered a valuable gift, the opportunity to hear our own heart's reverberation with the heavenly insights that frequently lose all sense of direction in the commotion of the world. These minutes alone with our viewpoints are not only times of quiet, however significant chances to associate further with our Maker, to ponder the ways we've tracked, and to examine the course we are going throughout everyday life. It's in this silence that we find a rare, uninterrupted chance to ask ourselves the difficult questions, confront our inner struggles, and seek guidance from the one who knows us best. Remember, and we have already created man, and know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein, Quran 50:16. This verse serves as a beautiful reminder that even in our most isolated moments, we are never truly alone. Power of prayer. In the serene tranquility of those hushed instants, recognize that every murmur of your heart in prayer is a deep dialogue with Allah, where even a whisper reverberates with the splendor of spiritual communion. Have you felt that moment when it's just you, your mat, and the vast expanse of the night, whispering your fears, hopes, and dreams to Allah? It's in these sacred moments of vulnerability that we find our true strength. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us through his life the profound power of prayer. The closest a servant is to his Lord is when he is in prostration. Hadith. In this act of total surrender, we embody the ultimate form of courage and masculinity, as per our beautiful religion of Islam. The gift of patience. Amidst the ebb and flow of this worldly life, the virtue of patience emerges as a radiant beam of light, guiding us toward unwavering faith and trust in Allah's divine plan. When loneliness feels like a relentless tide pulling you away from the shore of connection and warmth, patience becomes not just a virtue, but our anchor. And be patient, for indeed, Allah does not allow to be lost the reward of those who do good. Quran 11:115. This divine assurance is a soothing balm for the aching heart, reminding us that our patience in the face of loneliness is seen, valued, and rewarded by Allah. The strength found in the Quran. In the quiet moments of reflection, the Quran stands as a beacon of hope, guiding us back to our Creator's loving presence. You know, the world throws its challenges at us, sometimes feeling like a heavy weight on our shoulders. But it's in these moments that I turn to the Quran. It's not just a book, but a conversation with Allah, guiding me, comforting me. There's this verse: Allah does not charge a soul except with that within its capacity. Quran 2.286. It hits home every time, reminding me that whatever I'm facing, it's not bigger than what I can handle. Allah knows me, knows us, and He wouldn't put us through something we couldn't bear. You see, being a man in Islam is about strength. Yeah, but not the kind that's about flexing muscles. It's about the strength of character, patience, and faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that the Quran is our refuge. He said, "Recite the Quran, for it will come as an intercessor for its reciters on the day of resurrection." Muslim. Every word, every verse is like a balm for our souls, especially when we're alone, feeling the weight of the world. It's like having a friend who understands every unspoken word, every silent cry. Consider it. The Quran isn't simply directing us profoundly, yet in addition, giving a diagram to carrying on with a healthy lifestyle. It assists us with exploring our feelings, our difficulties. At the point when we're separated from everyone else, feeling disengaged, the Quran is there, an update that we're rarely genuinely alone. It's Allah's approach to expressing, "I'm here with you," consistently. In those minutes when dejection feels overpowering, I end up attracted to Surah Al-Duha. The stanza, "Your master has not spurned you, nor has he hated you," Quran 93:3, resembles an embrace from Allah, consoling me that He's consistently with me. An update even in isolation. We have the best organization, the expressions of Allah, directing, soothing, and reinforcing us. Brothers, when you feel the aches of dejection, recall the Quran is there, sitting tight for you to open it. It's not just about perusing, it's tied in with feeling those words, allowing them to recuperate you, guide you. The Quran is a confirmation that we are never genuinely alone, that Allah is consistently with us, through each high and low. Embrace it. Let it be your sidekick, and track down strength in its heavenly hug. The importance of self-care. Taking time for yourself isn't just self-indulgence, but a profound act of worship. Our body and mind are gifts from Allah, and looking after them is not only a duty, but a way of expressing gratitude. And we have certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance. So, is there any who will remember? Quran 54:17. This verse nudges us to ponder over Allah's blessings, with our health being one of them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Your body has a right over you." Hadith. The value of community. In Islamic teachings, the concept of community, or ummah, is deeply ingrained and holds significant importance. It refers to the collective body of Muslims worldwide, bound together by their shared faith in Islam and their commitment to living according to its principles. The value of community in Islam is multifaceted and encompasses various aspects. Islam emphasizes the unity and solidarity of the ummah, transcending geographical, cultural, and ethnic boundaries. Muslims are encouraged to see themselves as part of a larger global community, with a sense of brotherhood and sisterhood among believers. This unity is exemplified in the Quranic verse, "And hold firmly to the rope of Allah all together, and do not become divided." Quran 3:103. Within the Islamic community, there is an obligation to support and assist one another. This includes providing material, emotional, and spiritual support to those in need. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The believer to the believer is like a solid building, one part supporting the other." Hadith, Sahih Bukhari, illustrating the importance of mutual aid and cooperation. Islam advocates for social justice and equality within the community. Muslims are urged to treat each other with fairness, compassion, and respect, regardless of differences in wealth, status, or ethnicity. The Quran states, "O mankind, indeed, we have created you from male and female, and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you." Quran 49:13. Islamic worship often involves communal activities such as congregational prayers, Friday sermons, and religious gatherings. These communal acts of worship foster a sense of unity and spiritual connection among believers. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized the importance of praying in congregation, stating, "Prayer in congregation is 27 times superior to prayer offered by person alone." Hadith, Sahih Bukhari. The Islamic community serves as a platform for education, knowledge sharing, and spiritual growth. Muslims are encouraged to seek knowledge and wisdom, and the community plays a vital role in facilitating learning through mosques, Islamic schools, and gatherings of scholars. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every Muslim." Hadith, Ibn Majah, highlighting the importance of education within the community. Islamic teachings emphasize the importance of community development and welfare. Muslims are encouraged to engage in charitable activities, contribute to the betterment of society, and address the needs of the less fortunate. The concept of zakat, obligatory charity, and sadaqah, voluntary charity, underscore the importance of sharing wealth and resources with those in need. Overall, the value of community in Islam promotes unity, solidarity, compassion, and collective responsibility among believers. By actively participating in and contributing to the Ummah, Muslims fulfill their obligations towards God and their fellow human beings, striving for the betterment of society and the establishment of justice and peace. The journey of self-discovery. In the journey of self-discovery within an Islamic context, solitude plays a significant role. It's during moments of quiet introspection and reflection that individuals have the opportunity to delve deep into their inner selves, seeking to understand their purpose and align themselves with the teachings of Islam. Islamic teachings emphasize the importance of self-awareness and self-reflection as pathways to spiritual growth and enlightenment. The Quran encourages believers to ponder over the signs of Allah's creation and to contemplate their own existence. One verse states, "Do they not look within themselves and reflect?" Quran 38. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified the value of self-discovery through his own life. He spent time in solitude, seeking divine guidance in the cave of Hira before receiving revelations from Allah. This experience transformed him and paved the way for the message of Islam to be revealed. For Muslims, the journey of self-discovery involves exploring their relationship with Allah, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and striving to align their actions with the teachings of Islam. It's about seeking to embody the virtues of compassion, humility, patience, and gratitude that are central to the Islamic faith. Self-discovery also entails recognizing one's role within the broader community and society. Muslims are encouraged to contribute positively to the world around them, using their talents and abilities for the greater good. This involves nurturing relationships with others, showing kindness and empathy, and striving to make a positive impact in the lives of those around them. Ultimately, the journey of self-discovery in Islam is a lifelong process. It's about continuously striving to deepen one's faith, refine one's character, and grow closer to Allah. Through introspection, reflection, and sincere devotion, Muslims seek to uncover the true essence of their being and fulfill their purpose in accordance with the teachings of Islam. Seeking knowledge. Knowledge brings incomparable light into our lives. Say, are those who know equal to those who do not know? Quran 39:9. This rhetorical question impresses upon us the high value Islam places on knowledge, encouraging us to pursue learning as a pathway to understanding the mysteries of the universe and the essence of our Creator. The blessing of gratitude. God gives us an example in the Quran. We endowed Luqman with wisdom. Be thankful to God. Whoever gives thanks benefits his own soul. And as for those who are thankless, God is self-sufficient, worthy of all praise. 31:12. Luqman is recognized with the title of the wise just because he is thankful to God. Luqman recognizes that God is the one who grants everything, so therefore he is the one who deserves thankfulness. May God give us wisdom to give thanks for all blessings by which we survive and thrive day after day. Embracing creativity. Design thinking is a mindset and a problem-solving methodology that emphasizes empathy, creativity, and collaboration. The approach is based on the idea that understanding the needs and desires of users leads to better solutions. Design thinking starts with empathy, where designers immerse themselves in the user's experiences of the problem they are trying to solve. Through empathy, designers can identify the user's pain points and gain insights into their needs and potential solutions. After identifying the needs and desires of users, the designers then move into the ideation phase. This involves brainstorming a wide range of potential solutions, with an emphasis on quantity instead of quality. This phase's goal is to generate many ideas without worrying about their feasibility or practicality. Next, the concepts are prototyped. This involves creating low-fidelity representations of potential solutions to test them with users, such as sketches or simple models. The prototypes are used to gather feedback and refine the solution. Lastly, the designers evaluate and iterate on the solution based on user feedback, continually refining and improving the product until it meets the user's needs and desires. Design thinking is a flexible and iterative process that encourages creativity and collaboration, focusing on the user experience to create innovative solutions. It can be applied to a variety of fields and industries, from product design to organizational change. Design thinking is a problem-solving technique that has been gaining popularity around the world in recent years. From a Muslim perspective, it is important to examine how this approach can be utilized to address social, economic, and environmental issues in a way that aligns with the teachings of the Quran and Hadith. I share these words not as one who has mastered the art of reflection, but as a fellow traveler on this path towards spiritual enlightenment. The beauty of reflection lies not in finding immediate answers, but in the pursuit of understanding, in the depth of the questions we dare to ask ourselves, and in the openness of our hearts to receive divine guidance. May these moments of solitude bring you closer to Allah, illuminate your path with wisdom, and instill in your heart the tranquility and assurance that with Him, you are never alone. And when you have reflected upon yourselves fully, a time will come when you will understand the power of prayers.